Congratulations on your interest in learning how to tap dance. Whether you're brand new to this or it's been a really long time since you've tapped, I want you to know that you are in for a treat, as tap dance is wonderful for the mind, body, and soul. To start, there are a few basics that can get you going, and if you don't have tap shoes, it's okay. You can practice with sneakers, and you can also even practice sitting down if you need to make modifications for yourself. So let's get started with a few of these basics so that you can be well on your way to tapping into your joy.
The first step is a step heel. We're just gonna step on the ball of the foot and drop the heel. So just step, heel, step, heel, step, heel. This gets us using two different parts of our feet for our instrument to make our music. As you can see, the bottom of a tap shoe has a toe and a heel tap. Both parts we make music with when we're tap dancing. So you can also do a heel drop, and you can move around your space. As you're doing this, you might want to change your tempo and your rhythm. Step heels, mix them in. And again, with the toe and the heel sound, we can use our feet on the floor in different ways. So if we were to do the ball of the foot just flat, you can move it around in different parts of the floor. You can even take it behind you and around. I like to think of a clock and tapping on all the numbers. And switching feet, you can tap around. Kind of going back from 12 o'clock around to 6 and 3 and as far as you can and bringing it back. So just using the ball of the foot to tap on the floor. Another way to use the toe tap is to actually dig the toe back. Now, if you're not wearing tap shoes, you want to be sure not to bruise your toenails here. But this makes a different sound than our toe tap did. So using our feet in different positions. Again, with the heel, we can do a flat dig on the heel where we just have the whole part down on the floor. And we can take it forward and dig it back this way. So using our shoe in different ways. Using our instrument to make different sounds. Okay, so that's the basics there with a step and a heel and making sure we use our feet in different ways. Another way to use the ball of our foot is a brush. So we're going to brush the floor with our toe only. We're just brushing forward. So brush the floor. Brush, brush, brush. The same thing on both feet, so switch feet. Brush, brush, brush. Now, the two basics of tap dancing are a flap and a shuffle. We're gonna start with a flap. I'm gonna pick my foot up behind me. I'm gonna do one brush like we just did. So brush, but now I'm gonna land my toe ball of my foot there on the floor. So it's just a simple brush, floor. So landing on the floor, and we are doing a flap. I like to point out that these both start with the letter F. The flap starts with an F, and it lands on the floor, which starts with an F. The reason why this is important is because the other basic for tap dancing is called a shuffle. And a shuffle goes brush front, but it finishes with a brush back. And our foot is up in the air when we're done. So a shuffle has two sounds and two brushes. Shuffle. Only hitting the ball of the foot, the toe of the tap, and we're hitting flat on the floor. We're not hitting our toe to come front. We're hitting the ball of the foot both ways. So the word shuffle has a U in it, and so does the word up. So shuffle comes up. A flap goes to the floor. It has an F. This is really helpful when practicing and knowing which one you're doing. So let's do this together. Let's do shuffles on the right foot. Let's do 3 and step. Shuffle on the left, 3 and step. 5, 6, pick up your foot. 7, 8, we go. 1, 2, 3, step left. 1, 2, 3, step right. Shuffle, 2, 3, step left. 1, 2, 3, step. Now let's do our flaps. We're gonna stay only on our right foot. We're gonna go flap. Now we're gonna pick it back up again. Flap. When we pick it up, try not to scrape or drag your foot. Let's engage our hamstring and pick our leg back up. flap, take it up, flap, take it up, flap, take it up. Now we're gonna go flap, and we're gonna drop our heel so we can transfer our weight to that leg and switch to our left. We go, flap, take it up, flap, take it up, flap, take it up, flap, put our weight on it, heel, flap, take it up, we're on the right foot, take it up, flap, again, flap, heel, left side, flap, up, flap, up, flap, up, flap, heel. These basic tap steps are never going to leave your body. Once you start tapping, it's much like when you learn how to read. You learn the letters, you learn the sounds that each letters make, then you learn how to put them together to make new sounds, then you put them together to make words, and then you build your vocabulary from there. It's the same way with tap dancing. So starting with the toe, the ball of the foot, that's like learning an A. There's no specific order here. This is just the way that I teach. So if you've already had some experience with tap and you're coming back and you're like, I didn't learn it that way first, that's okay. This is an art form. So we do it however it feels good to our body, and I always want you to feel empowered to play with this and create your own rhythms and your own sounds. So we have the ball of the foot, we have the heel of the shoe as well, and then we also have the very basics of a shuffle and a flap. Shuffles, and you can snap this, and then flaps to the floor. And you can play, putting patterns together, counts on different sides, and you could add claps and snaps and everything else in between. So if you're enjoying this tutorial, this intro tutorial, I'd love to invite you to check out my other programs. You can go to tapfitfam.com. Again, my name is Ashley, and it's an absolute pleasure and joy to share dance with you.